I click the go live button before I plan what I'm going to do. Do you ever wake up and you're like, you get straight out of bed and you like have a shower, you make your breakfast, you start doing what you want to do with the day, and you look at the time and it's like it's 11. It's still 11. I'm gonna try. Whoops, I have no idea what that does to the stream. Um, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do incredibly non-interesting to watch memory management for a sec. Kenshi, I didn't understand you. You can go over there. Start. City Skylines, you're an old game. You can probably go over there. Div 2, why is this so big? She remembers caterpillars are still over here. No, I can go over there. I haven't played that in ages. Dota Underlords, there. My fear is always that I'll forget that something is over there. Got a number of games I have installed on here that I did not know were there. I have Gris on here. I wanted to play Gris for a while. We're gonna play some various things. I'm never sure. This was a link someone sent last night about a particular test.
The Winograd schema is a
Whoa!
test designed to stretch.
That was louder than I anticipated. Dear Tom Scott, if you see this and you don't wish this to be in my stream, just cut the first bit out. Am I allowed to show the YouTube video in the stream? Like I don't want to lose anything. I should talk more about copyright law on
Computer
this.
language processing to its limit. If a machine can determine an intended reference.
Honestly, it's not worth it. It's not worth being sued by the seemingly probably quite nice Tom Scott. The game theoretical endpoints of individualistic, legalistic capitalism. Right now, I've no idea what will happen next, and so I'm going to be cautious about what I say. But right now, a lot of people are kind of waking up to coronavirus, and something that I think is a fascinating case study of the current state the world is in is that there aren't enough face masks necessarily. People are buying them a lot, and that means that there may be shortages. And so everyone's like, let's make more face masks. And so what governments like the UK government can do is slightly change the rebate and tax structure of medical producers to try and encourage them to make more face masks. And I think this is really telling. This is like 3 steps away from actually being able to just make more face masks. Like we talk and still think about government as if it's a powerful thing, and it is in some ways, but in others, its tools for actually achieving its stated goal are poor. Why are you loading so slow? Half form thoughts at 11 in the morning. Um, Sorry, I am entirely eating into the microphone and installing stuff. I wonder if some people go live and they're like, yep, ready for the show. I'm completely aware that it's possible that no one will ever come across this video lurking in some corner of the internet, but I am just so fascinated by the path that someone might take to come across it. And not just the first person, like the 100th person and the 1000th person. Not necessarily the 100th and the first person. I think they're probably like the 100th person. But logarithmically spaced. I want to know how people are finding this. Have I even mentioned what game I'm going to play yet? I'm not going to play it yet. I'm going to play there we go. I'm going to play EU4 for a bit while it installs, which it's now doing. So let's put all this over here. No! It's a fun bug. Oh, really? Are you? Did I click that? Probably need to upgrade my computer a little bit at some point. Fun bug with Steam where it never thinks the thing is closed. Okay, yeah. KCD is downloading, and in the meantime, the resume button is always broken, so we'll click this. Is there a name for the pathological fear of scheduling? Friends are like, oh, let's do something this evening, and I'm like, I'd rather just die. And it really is that I just have to meter my time between two different people, and that's way too much. It's too many. While this is loading, while I have a moment of energy, I'm going to edit some stuff about my Patreon page, which is way out of date. Okay, we are playing as Jared. Whoops. Don't worry about it. Whoop. Come, come over. No. Okay, I'm just. No. Oh, it's too difficult. I don't know my login. I give up. When I tell people that I want to talk about neurodivergence in academia, I think they think that I want to like ask for different funding sources, but no, I just want to be like, do you realise that, and this is not at all universal, that plenty of neurodivergent people, if they have to click 3 different things in a row, will lose track of it and give up. Not all, everyone is an individual living their own lives, but me, definitely. So we have what I would call a medium rebel problem. And on that subject, let's just get all our troops down here. I know it'll take them a while, and do some rebel busting. Yeah, the brief periods where I actually feel equipped to do things are so short that I try and like do a ton of things in them, and then it doesn't work. Oh yeah, you're back doing your job. Those crooked charlatans. I don't know when they changed that, but I like it a lot. Oh, god damn it. You allied Kilwer. No, Kilwer, you were supposed to be my buddy. Hmm. Ottomans declaring war on Crimea. Also, at the same time, I walk through the Crimean province. Oh, I've just realised it's because they took it from Genoa, but still, it's kind of insane. So maybe Morocco's in this war. Maybe Ottomans will walk over here. That'd be nice. Let's offer them military access just to make sure they. Well, in fact, let's just remind them about the whole concept of military access. We don't have a truce with Morocco anymore. Is Morocco? Yeah, it is allied with Tunis. Could we fabricate a claim on Crimea? I think we're too far. Hmm. We'd have to go through Sardinia, which I don't plan on doing yet. We can absolutely fabricate claims on Aragon. Maybe I want to release Catalonia. I think I almost certainly want to release Catalonia. Why? Can I? Don't I have calls on this somewhere? Aragon, Tunis. No. They have calls on actual Catalonia. That makes sense. This is a bit of history I don't know about. I have no idea how Catalonia and Aragon are different. mic away from my face whilst I drink all the milk in this bowl of cereal. Alright, refreshed and ready to make quality content. um, right, actually, come over here, given that you're already going to go there, and, fine. Let's just rebel suppress. Oh, I have this huge spy network, so let's stop that. Whilst obviously, Catalonia is rich, I don't want to be that near to France. So we're going to focus on Valencia, which is the capital. 9, 10, 11, grassland, paper versus grapes. Let's go for the paper. Could do one more claim on Alicante. Mouse is getting stuck behind something. Are you doing something? Oh, you're waiting for a boat. Still have exiled armies because I'm still on the long walk round. Over here. I was like, where are my rebels? Oh, the largest tag. Dagborn and Borgu. I don't really understand why everyone's so unhappy. I mean, it's because you're the wrong religion. That's why everyone's so unhappy. That's all of it. Didn't really think about that. I did convert Ashanti. Probably should have made them do more of the work of converting before taking things. And I'm going to limit what I take now to mostly the Islamic provinces. Don't rise up before I get there. We are focusing on diptech. Is that sensible? Probably not. Going to stick with level 1s because I'm making loads of money, but I'm incredibly conservative. It's nice to be making money, then you can do things. It's terrifying to have loans. Loans are scary. Never really looked at this panel before, but that's useful. Is that my trade income right now? It's gone down. Oh, because I put up autonomy in these places. Centralization needed. So we've got advancement spread on here at the moment. It's probably worth it. In this game, Kilwa are way more... They're doing fine in institutions. How did they get the printing press? I guess they did knowledge sharing with someone. It is such a different game without all the DLCs. In a way that I'm realizing is just quite problematic. We know this, but so we want this to flip back to Congo. We could fabricate a claim on it. Who's allied with Savoy? Lots of people. We'll have a truce with them for a while. We could eat more of Songhai. It's maybe a good idea. I could have better forts, and I should do so. Especially these two. Where else have we got unrest? I could use the actual map mode for that. That would be sensible. We have a bit here. How close are they to Songhai and Separatists? Oh, they're the next one. Well, actually, you're going over here. Are you actually doing anything right now? Can I? No, I can't click that as well. You keep that down. It's a lot of unrest. I mean, war exhaustion's going down. That's going to be helping. Yeah, religious unity, overextension, war exhaustion. It's just kind of a bit from all directions. I could probably think about doing some religious unity fixing in a sec. 20k Songhaians are thinking of rising up. And there's not much that can be done about that. Oh, this is autonomy. I was like, this looks bad. That's unrest. Unrest, like, I know it has to be able to go to high colours, but the colour bar could be renormalized. How long? 2 years. Well, they have helped. If I put a general on you, do you get even better at it? Hey, my army is back. Oh, stick with unrest. Army, come down here and help yet more with rebels. European traders in China. We got there early in this game, it feels like. We want to keep an eye on this Moroccan-Ottoman war in case Morocco is being really weakened. Morocco allied with Mamluks. Tunis allied with Ottomans. Ottomans wouldn't join, but Mamluks would. Tunis wouldn't join, but Mamluks and Kilwa would. So that's a war worth doing if Mamluks and Kilwa, kind of if either one of them wouldn't join. I'd love to turn Congo into a vassal. I don't suppose they will. I probably had and missed my chance for that. Hey, there we go. You're here. Yeah, take that ship, troop, fleet, people over there. Fixed. I should just check that there isn't. Yeah, your autonomy is now actually fine. Your autonomy is quite high. And then institution spread, it's still not actually fully present in any of my territories. The Ottomans have maybe accepted it. Ottomans, would you do knowledge sharing with me? I don't... Is there no opposite of knowledge sharing? Oh, look at all these rebels. Savoy are claiming my provinces. Savoy, you have the weirdest allies. I mean, not really, but... Okay, Songhai and Separatists have risen up. I will probably lose this battle, but my main army is on its way. Maybe not. I could roll higher. Yeah, 7's good. No, 3 is bad. 4 is good. 3 is bad. 5 is fine. 0 is very bad. 0.3, 0.1. Oh, I'm really surprised we won that. That's a good sign. I think I maybe don't want to do another Morocco war until I can come at them from this direction, and also... No, the fort here is good. The fort here covers me. From the south. I was going to check. All of their allies would join. 4 people would have an alliance with me. Chokwe would rejoin an alliance with me. Oh, Kilwa would have an alliance with me. Absolutely. Probably. Any reason not to click this? I've clicked it. Kilwa, are you in any wars? Nope. Morocco, are you still in your war? Yes. Ottomans, are you still in your war? Yep, and you're winning a little bit. You're fighting Russia again. So I've never actually been in an Ottoman war, which is a little bit insulting that I've been their friends forever and they've never, like, called me into a war. Okay, so you don't need to come over here anymore. You can come down here. $16.32. National unrest down to 0.05. It'll soon be less than 0. Overextension is going down because we're getting the cause going. You can do rebel suppression. We really don't want rebels to rise up here. Is that who's next? No, Dagbon is next. Yeah, people rising up in Borgu. You don't need to do that anymore. Do that instead. People would hire conditori. Oh, Ottomans would hire conditori. I mean, with Ottoman conditori, I could go and attack Morocco, couldn't I? Would you take my big army? No. Would you take any of my armies? No. Oh, I'm offering it to Morocco. Oh yeah, you would take my armies. I could put... Why? At that cost, though. It's not worth it for that little maintenance, I think. There we go. That's helped a lot with the unrest. Oh. Oh, I didn't expect that. Why don't we just declare war on them? Allied to Karagway. Chokwe, you have... You would ally me as well. Interesting. Got to think about that. I could invest in tech. I'm going to get this because I can then turn this into faster institution generation. Going to get that because sometimes I like to click buttons. So in places which still not quite enough. Actually, you know, I should just be upgrading my centers of trade, shouldn't I? Yeah, 200 gold. Then it would have, yeah, over 25 trade power. I kind of forget that that's an option sometimes. This one is actually only level 1, but it's their estuary that makes it so good. If we upgraded a centre of trade in Borno, it's a centre of trade, but its trade good is terrible. Yeah. Need 200 gold to do that. I could have 200 gold pretty soon. I don't need my forts on. Is there a time limit at which they defect? So it was a nice province, apart from, you know, the slaves. That makes it sound like the slaves are the issue. Where's the next unrest? It's still in Dagbon, but it'll be a while. Aragonese separatists in 2 years. Could I release Malta as a vassal? And do I want to do that even slightly? No. So we're just keeping these rebels down, finishing those cores which are taking ages. I know I'm going at free speed, but almost done. And then national unrest should go down a good amount. Ottomans still busy in their war. Morocco still doing nothing in their war. Oh, that runs out in January. That's alright. Well, that's actually just re-upping the CB. I don't want them all to run out, but these ones are actually re-sieged a few times, so I think they should be going for longer. Free mercantilism. Yes. That solves many of my problems, and seems great. Tolerance of heathens is down right now. Oh, you know what I could do? I could give some of these provinces to the Demi that I don't want to convert. Especially ones like this. And to a lesser extent this and this. Now the Demi like me, and hopefully... Yeah, the unrest has just gone down. Once these are called, I'll give them to an estate as well. Probably just the clergy. Because right now I have more religious... I gave all these to the clergy. Maybe foolish. More religious disharmony than I would like, and I think giving provinces to the Demi is a way to effectively... Yep, I would take that money. Debase that currency. And then... move away from legalism. Then we've got lots of money, and we can put it into upgrading the trade port here. Such that it now has 30. And eventually I'll do the same here. Cloth, fine. Yeah, quite soon actually. And that will get the institution spreading more effectively. Because now here it's spreading 0.29 a month. Um, oh, loyal burgers will be helping a lot. Like here it's now spreading pretty well. Yeah, 0.35 is pretty good. Let's put institution spread on in this province. There we go. I can state the Baleares. Can I do it? Can I click that? I can state Sicily, and I would quite like Sicily, so let's do it. And click that. And now I can give you guys 2 people. So the Elima are attempting, because I just put unrest down, and I get the tax money. Yeah. Spent many happy summers in on Minorca. Maybe happy Easters. I like it, is my point. I just realised I could have been giving these to the Demi. So who are the next rebels? Dagbon. The Aragonese are gone. My overextension is dropping. They're not gone. They're still very much there, but they're more happy than they have been. That's a pretty low religious unity. I think it's time to start working on that. What is the cheapest, quickest? Yeah, IO. Let's do it. That will just make IO really unhappy, I know. Oh, Congo's announced me as a rival. That means I can probably announce them as a rival, which is great, because then... Nope, not that. Ethiopia, I'm doing nothing as your rival. Naples, we could actually probably be friends. So let's change it to Congo. Let's remove the embargo on Naples. Let's issue an embargo on Congo when we get a chance. Oh, we've dropped below 50 power projection, so that's a good reason to go to some wars. Are you suppressing over here? Is that Lower Niger? No, this is Lower Volta, so those rebels can disappear. And then we're not really doing anything with rebel suppressi. My CB expires in April in a year. Fine. In the meantime, I'm making some money and thinking about putting it into Gao. Do you have a institute? Yeah, you have these guys. Needs 200. Tax is how much my income. It's quite a lot. 20% is quite a lot, but I'd rather keep the Monarch points. So converting Oyo and Benin would be great. There isn't even an unrest here, so you're doing nothing. So you can come down here. Let's leave you as the unrest army. is still mostly Oyo, if we're thinking about it. I swear that I clicked the button for the merchants to build me ships, and they just never built me any ships. You are going to do rebel suppression here, making those rebels go away. No? Because there's also rebellion in Benin. Oh, done. Allied with only Karangarai. We're going to get twice the prestige and half the cost. Or get way less aggressive expansion. Bamba or Soyo. Let's make it Soyo. I'm actually going to wait for the monthly tick, just for the sake of it. There we go. That was the tick. I really hope somebody gives me military access. No. I think they'll ask for it eventually. Won't they? I mean, they'll actually de-rebel my provinces, which will stop them seceding. When will you flip? I could build province improvements, but I don't want to do that. What I want to do is upgrade the centre of trade. Can't do it during a war. Maybe I do want to build province improvements. Yeah, let's build that. Interesting. They're now heading over here to re-siege that. I don't necessarily have any options in this war until I just assumed that they'd get military access somehow. I don't want to just... Well, I'm at least in supply here. So I can just camp out in Gabon. Not great. There we go. It flipped. Rebels are close to enforcing their demands. That's cool. That's exactly what we're dealing with. Let's pretend everything was really well planned and well timed. Which, you know, it wasn't entirely not. Gonna leave some people to do the sieging. These guys are just going to work their way around the coast. Round, down, through. Coming in at a cool 7%. Ottoman's going to attack Mushasha. 70%, 12 months. God, that was a quick siege. Do they have other forts? That's a fort. So go siege that from their rebels. Weird. Actually, just doing you guys a favour and taking back your forts for you. 25 prestige is sadly fine. You, I guess they must have gone to defend against rebels, but they're losing this war pretty badly, pretty quickly. Unrest is now mostly Aragon. Ottomans did declare their war. They actually finished the last one. That's fine. So let's go start taking some Congolese provinces. Just let them take that siege. I know it's a bit expensive, particularly in terms of manpower. I have improved foraging, so I'm only getting 7% attrition. 12th of January, 7th of January. Great. Not perfect that I'm fighting their rebels for them, but it should be an easy fight. Yeah, look at that. Finish the fight. 26th of January. They're not quite outnumbered 10 to 1. 5th of February. So it won't be an immediate wipe. 5th of February is when you need to last until. Go on, you can do it. Yeah. Good work, guys. Keep focusing on there's 1k on its way. So they took back a province. That's a shame, but it happens. Don't necessarily want to fight the whole army with this relatively small army, but so actually let's go there. Oh, they're going north. That's crazy, guys. We converted a province, and that will help with happiness a little bit. So we're going to keep on sorting by unity, and then also by quick and cheap. 1.5. No, let's do it. 2.4. Benin, how unhappy are you? Quite. Put the army there. Cool. You can go up here. We took that, so you can go over here. And you can go over here. We took that, which is also nice. We lost an advisor. Why are they more expensive? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get the cheap one. $25 towards legalism. Yep. How close am I to legalism though? No, 25 is perfect. The Congolese army caught fighting rebels that it can only just beat. Is everything under siege? Not quite. So they can't get past Benin. What? What are you doing? Why are you going there? No, it's not a strong enemy. Stay there. It's a weak enemy who's almost full occupied. Have some spine. Truce with Songhai has ended, which means that I could take them and feed them to Zhao. I think I probably will do that, even though the old reason of wanting to go to war with Savoy is now no longer so pressing. That's the last siege. Take. Oh, must be pretty close now to full. Is there more of Congo that I don't know about somewhere? Why is this only 63%? Because Karagwe are still in the war and doing nothing. Do I want to go over there and siege Karagwe? I think I do. Let's see who could be a vassal. Nope. And so Congo probably is going to be way more war score as well. By less. I don't think it's going to be worth it for the Karagwe Yuns. That's everything in the trade node. In terms of dev. Oh, that's too tempting. Yeah, I'll take that. No fort, so I could take the fort as well. And then I have a fort down here. And some cash money. We'll have a long truce, so no. Yep, seems good. More unrest? Yes, indeed. More unrest. I have 3 provinces to call. At some point I might take the whole of that state. Cool, that's helping a lot with my trade power here, especially once everything gets under control. One of my biggest issues right now is that I'm sending a lot of money over here, and then I don't have that full control of Timbuktu. Well, there are things we can do about that. Songhai would give me an opportunity to go over Jene. Jene could be an interesting vassal. Because I think Jene are a republic and have a lot of trade power. How am I doing on Diplo relations? I don't have many allies. I'm still at 5, partly because of some royal marriages that now aren't so worthwhile. Unrest goes up. Some of these, and also here. The ones that I just retook shouldn't have too much unrest, but they have a bit, so let's put it up. I'm going to see what we do with not institutions. One of the other ones. Don't ask me about it. It's too complicated. Congo is not my rival anymore, so I've got loads of power projection. I'm embargoing someone I don't want to embargo, and I can have a new rival. My new rival should probably be Tunis, because I'm likely to eclipse them pretty soon. And declare war on them. Now not allied at all with the Ottomans anymore. Diplomats still improving relations. Sorry, still spying on Castile. Don't need to anymore. Come home. Mamluks and Morocco would both join. Mamluks, who are you allied with? Morocco. Oh, you're allied with Morocco as well. And Malacca. Only thing is, it's quite possible Ottomans would actually join that war. So it is still kind of tempting. You 1k can stay. You cannons can leave. Too valuable to waste down here. And you can start doing some rebel suppression. We don't want to embargo you anymore. Just fighting my way up this coast. Like, I definitely have fought the rebels in these provinces before. I can have a taxation province. See. Core creation cost -5 isn't that much, whereas tax modifier is quite a lot. I can't currently promote enough cultures to make that worth it, but could I change? Yeah, max promoted cultures +2. I could start getting some stuff from this. I presumably have no absolutism. Where does it live? Yeah, I have 0. I have never, and still never, and still at this point don't feel comfortable with spawned court and country. I know I probably should, but your fort is bad. Immediate war? Immediate war. It'll all be fine. Just walking up and down here costs a lot of manpower. Oh, and I can upgrade this centre of trade now, which actually, looking back, I should have done ages ago. Because we just really want to get that trade power here. You could be making way more money. So, Timbuktu, who are you allied with? You're allied with Tuscany. Tuscany don't even exist in Europe anymore. Almost finished with this terrible march. Do we have a reason? No, not yet. That's a good reason not to go to war for a little bit. Aragonese separatists, 3 years. They're getting better. 6 years for Malta. Yep. No senses of trade in these provinces. I feel pretty good about my fort situation in that it will just slow a lot. Can actually turn them off though. Mothball all forts, then turn this one back on. Yep. I should have waited to take that. How much do I make in a month? How much could I make in a month? I could make enough that that will go away. There we go. Just not pay the troops for a month. No one will mind. Not paying the troops has always been a good idea. It's a really solid way to build an empire. You're constantly telling me I can invite a scholar, but I never really feel like the scholar is necessarily that worth it. Well, I get more technology than I depth cost, so actually, yeah, let's do it. Oh, I keep the thing, and I get this for 20 years. And I get an achievement. Mm, 40% chance. Did it happen? Yep. Okay. My estates are not... Oh, you could do stuff. Skill 3? Mm, no, none of that's worth it. I forget what sowing discontent does. Does it make my legitimacy go down? I mean, fine. So actually one thing I can do in this war is take Janae as a vassal and then immediately grow them. Busy coring these. Congo, I really don't think you want to do that. Like, that does not seem like in your best interest right now. I kind of want to get a colonist just so I can fill this gap. 12. We have a regency council. Our regency council is bad. Our heir is also not very good. Great. I'd like positive stab. I'd like to see if we have any prosperity. We have quite a lot of prosperity. Isn't that nice? Why don't we have prosperity here? That sucks. Still 3.1% unrest. Can I do anything? Losing a CB against Congo? I'm always losing CBs against Congo. Can make missionaries stronger. Not worth it. Do you have... Yeah, you have all the institutions, as does Malta. So that's actually going to be helping a lot to get it spreading in these places. Tripoli also has the trade power needed, so it's gaining it at some higher amount. Any of these worth it? That's worth it. That's nice. Oh, that's very nice. That is helping that religious unity that's gone back up. Mpemba. Where's Mpemba? It's very fetishist. Actually, once you're called, I should definitely give you to the Demi. The Dongo is going to be worth it. Have we ever discovered the Cape of Good Hope? Barely. Get a diplomatic insult CB. I think I already have a CB against them. And I get more merchant loyalty, which I can turn into money or diplo power. Money. And we can use that to... Let's first check this. So this costs about as much as upgrading a centre of trade. Benin is now the right faith, and it has loads of trade power, and it could have more. Actually, that would only put it up by +5. Yeah, no, it's not actually worth it at all. These, however, might be. The autonomy is still high, but they're owned by the Merchant Guild, so it doesn't matter for trade power. Wait, that's only +5? Is it only inland ones where it's +10? Oh no, it's always +5. I've just been wrong about that the whole time. But it was definitely putting it up by +10 before. I'm going to click it anyway, and I'm going to expect it to go up by +10. I'm going to click it here because I don't think it did. Okay, almost done on the spy network there. Just realised that we could do a month of rebel suppression. Are you doing rebel suppression? No, you weren't. Mali is having a civil war. You are... Have I actually hit my state limit? Well, I'm just clicking things at random until I find it. It's here. It's here. No, I haven't. It's just I'm still waiting on something else to call, I think. Oh, you're a slow caller. Reckless privateer. Make privateers better. Make all my rebels go away for a sec. Apart from, obviously, the really scary ones up here. But their progress has gone down. You will revolt pretty soon. I couldn't put your autonomy up further. I do have the fort, and you are Congolese, which means that I'm much stronger. I think I'm just going to see what happens there. Okay, there we go. Full... Let's make the claim on Dendi because it's the easiest to take and then just sit on. And I really hope Jenny are going to join. Just wait for... I have a Regency Council! I have a Regency Council for how long? My heir is age 9. I sort of forgot about that. Well, it's time to do some economics. I do just need to keep on paying them for this, don't I? Inflation could be lower, but it's alright. That's cold coffee at this point. Timbuktu have rebels. Interesting. I could integrate Zazao at this point. No, it's useful, I think, having them. I'm converting Ndongo. Oh wait, can I do... Do I have... I do, I have this. No, it's not a trade company region. Um, I need to look into trade company regions because I'm not using that mechanic right now, and it'd probably be useful. I kind of expected. I mean, I guess no one wants to fight the Ottomans. Fairness, you're allied with the Knights. You have some nice relative. Well, maybe. I mean, I could go take those, but they're not worth that much. Aragon is ticking up. Malta is ticking up, but it's not too bad. Congo is ticking up much faster. This will be done in a few days. Okay, we'll state it. We'll core the bit we can. I think there's still a bit we can't core. Probably called the wrong bit. Even so, I'm going to keep accepting cultures. Who do I want to give this to? It's a fort, it's grain. If I give this to the Emir, or to the Alima, or to the Demi, because I'm not going to convert it anytime particularly soon. I think the Demi is the right one. Still a territorial core. Can put the speed up, given that we don't have that much to do for a while. I have claims on Tunis. That claim lasts ages. I have claims on Morocco. That claim lasts a bit. I have claims on Aragon that will last a while. I have a claim on Timbuktu that lasts ages. Nice thing about claims. So stick around. So let's put my other diplomat, or one more diplomat. 7 people would ally me. Great Britain. Go over the relations limit, but Britain, who do you like, who do you hate? You aren't a huge fan of Castile. France, you aren't a huge fan of, you're a much bigger not a fan of Castile. You're high up the Great Powers list. If you didn't have too many Diplo relations, we'd be fine. You're allied with an insane group of people. Bird in the hand. Let's ally with Great Britain. What's the worst that could happen? Over the relationships limit? No, because my king died. So all my royal marriages ended. See? Everything's got a happy ending. Let's... Whilst there still are outraged countries, let's make them like us. Just finish off the idea, I think. I'm probably getting more and more technologically behind. Well, I'm only a little behind Tunis. I'm 2 behind Tunis, and I'm still way ahead of this part of the world. Morocco are... they're smart guys. Kind of jealous. Tunis has global trade present everywhere. I don't have global trade present everywhere. This is an outrage. Have global trade present in one place. Okay. Hey Newt, I have no idea who you are. We lost stability, but we have a very good ruler. We can get prestige, we can get national unrest, get missionary strength, we can get missionary strength. I can up the stab in a bit. These rebels are convinced they want to fire. How many of them are there? Whoa! 32k. Let's do more about this. So, are they really unhappy in Mayamba? Have a happy making people. Every place I give this gives tolerance of heathens plus 5%. That's doing a lot for national unrest. Who else? Nagoyo. Who, it sucks, but let's just do it. And Luango. Who have no other state, so let's give you to the Dimmy as well. Can I also just... Oh, it's recently increased. Oh, you're not doing rebel suppression. Do rebel suppression. How long have you not been doing that? Tolerant to the true faith would be right nice just now, just to keep on pushing down unrest. We can do the Songhai War. Their allies will join. War to take Dendi. You could actually come down here and help as well. Because I don't really want that big unrest happening. My fort was not on, but it's on now. How come you're allowed to go over there? This is a weird game. We're on too fast a speed for me. Did Savoy join? Go hide. I've no idea. Where did the Zazarian army go? And it's okay. Unfortunately, we might get a bit devastated, but... Oh, that happened. Well, this fort is on. And we can eventually take them. Just keep an eye on them. You can come over here and maybe start on the Jene sieges. Oh, we won that siege. Great. Oh, that's where they went. All of these I'm going to give to Zazao. I'm going to take this whole state. Wait, is Timbuktu in... Yes, no, Timbuktu is in Niger Bend. Oh, they just have borders that make this hard to see. Okay. So they suffer attrition 7%. I didn't know it could go that high. The rulers invited me to dine with them. That absolutely seems like a trap, but happily that's not a mechanic in this game. I would have said yes to that, but you can have yes. Morocco is fighting someone. Morocco, who are you fighting? You're fighting Lucca, the Papal State, and Maine. You're fighting Crimea, Morocco, Lubeck, and Ardalan. This is an interesting development. I could maybe use this. Oh, and I think Kingdom Come Deliverance is done downloading, so in a little while I'm going to switch to that. Maybe after I scavenge some lunch. Okay, so they do have an army. Come down here. These guys are just standing there. This isn't the one that I needed full core. That's a shame. Okay, we took that. Yes, our ivory is the best ivory. It's because we brush the teeth of our elephants every day. Hello, Aragonese separatists. I would like you to go away. I'm probably going to have to harsh treatment you. Get a tiny bit of absolutism from it, but a bit is still a bit. What's this? Level 3 fort, damn it. Well, look. You guys maybe go... Oh, 14%. That's quite a lot. It's better than me. Did I hide? No, I'm just sort of sitting there. Go hide. Be all sneaky about it. The Moroccan army is going somewhere. That's good. If they're going somewhere, they're not here. I have a good amount of money. Let's put it into one of those and one of those. You guys are retaking that. Fine, it's not the war goal. This is exactly why we chose that war goal. Defenders just deserted. I can have a Diplotech, which will give me naval morale. I'm still... global trade is present somewhere. Game, please show me the rate of change, not just the absolute value. Caravans raided. Well, that's an issue. 10 prestige, 5 legitimacy. My legitimacy isn't that high, but it's better than alone. Supply shortage, good. Oh, yeah, I guess you could head down there and kill them. They took that siege. Guess it was only a level 2. Gain a base tax everywhere. Siege of Jenne. That's great. Nope. Maybe go here. And the cool thing is, once we vassalize Jenne, this army will become ours. It won't fight for us because they'll hate us, but we've converted more people to the true faith. I'm gonna... Oh, that may be... Oh, that went down because of harsh treatment is, but... Okay. Hello, Jenne. How would you like Why? Ah. Why did you put so much development here? Okay. Well, give me a trade power. Give me your war reps. They won't. No, they will exist now because I'm not going to take everything. Give me a ton of money. That's not that. I wouldn't call that a ton. Give me prestige. Yeah, give me prestige. So we took that back, and it's probably time to peace out from this war. Only 26%. I guess that's because because they have a fort, and because Savoy is still here. Oh, yep, these rebels. Do you remember these rebels that we were doing things about? Let's hope they don't take it on 14%. That would be very bad. Cool. They ran away. Our priority is catching them. Great. Ottomans declared war on Hormuz. That's just Hormuz that you're fighting now. Fine. Strong Islamic world, this campaign. It's not too surprising. I mean, we've sort of worked exactly to make them strong. Aragon have claimed Tripoli. I'm in enemy territory. Didn't think that through. Let's just go fight them. I think we can win. Who knows? Portugal have discovered hot chocolate. How nice for them. I was right about that we could win. Cool. Oh, I have spare admin tech, so let's boost stability. Admin points. Mysticism or legalism? How mystical or legal am I? I'm not very legal. You're going over here. You're going maybe up to Borno? No, don't devastate my states. Ah. There's no easy way to get there. And we're being run around in circles. Jenny would like military access. Jenny, who are you at war with? No one. You just would like it. Oh. This time they're going to Kebi. Finally, we shall catch them. You are done with that, so now you can rebel suppress. There are no rebels here, but there might be someday. You're just walking around back there, which is kind of fine. Bit weird. Savoy are in this wall. I knew that. Okay, so now I can give you to the dhimmi, and my religious unity will have gone up a small amount. Not very much, really. Let's do Noop. Noop's up there, right? Malta, a mere 8 years. You could leave the cannons, which is your entire army. This is a weird army. I need to link these armies up. You're going into Yola, where you'll probably hit some natives. Morocco, still in their war, losing. Wait, let's check this war out. Like, who is this? Are you walking all the way around that? Yeah, you are. You guys are weird. Yes, go into another rebel province. Not rebel, native. Disease outbreak. If I can just keep them walking around here, it's basically just... No, not... You are already Shia. You are already Shia. Could give you a leader. Quite like my ruler. Does anyone want to marry me? Yeah, lots of people want to marry me. Not the ones I... None of the ones I want. You have full maneuver. Well, fine. Shouldn't get the crossing penalty then. My plan was to win this battle. Don't mess with the plan. It's a good plan, guys. There we go. You're running to Ondo for some reason, where we can fight again. There's a point where... Oh no, they do have a tiny bit of morale. Now you're running to Wari. I should go back and re-siege this. They're offering a peace offer. I don't want it. My institution tech penalty is going up, so... Chokwe, if you take a bunch of Congo, then I can vassalize Congo and then use that to grow them through you. So everybody wins, apart from you. But I don't care about you. Just need one more promoted culture and I can be getting that bit of absolutism. I think that's going to be the war done. Yep. They're willing to do all that. And give me some money. And we've got a nice new state. Unrest. There's some in Noop. Promising trader. Trade efficiency. Tunisian Jewish. Okay. Half price is worth it. Maybe, I don't know. Could we accept the institution yet? If we really wanted. We could for 1,000 ducats. Let's start saving up, because that's going to be worth it pretty soon. It's really just slow spreading elsewhere. I mean, it's kind of getting there. Oh god, they took Dendi. Oh, because it's not a because it wasn't a capital fort anymore, so they converted it. Great. Could take the rest of this state from these guys as well, just a little bit. Castile, I know you're down there, and I want South Africa. I like it. Doing that will make them love us. Do they already? They already do plenty for us, but Morocco, are you still in your war? You are. You're suffering in it. No, I want military. Your manpower is down. Tunis, your manpower is not that good. Not in any wars or anything. Morocco is. Mamluks would not join, it would just be Tunis. Let's do that. That's the next thing on the list. We're going to go down, get some of these guys. Going to leave 8 and bring the rest of the 7 up here. I said that I wouldn't go to war with Morocco again until I had... That's it. Admin 18. There's no chance the Ottomans would join me in this war, is there? Ottomans, you have a truce. You're incredibly in debt, so you actually wouldn't join me in any wars. Max promoted cultures is what I'm going for. That's really good. Annoyingly. We'll probably change that at some point, but I want the absolutism. Let's look at the culture map mode. Nope. And also have that up at the same time. So we have issues with Mabundu and a little bit of Congolese. And with Aka, and I would take some more Aka territory. Let's just do Aka. Meaning, we have an absolutism thing. And when we can, we'll get that. Start getting that up. Move towards legalism. Ottomans like me, and I move further towards legalism. Let's just check, am I? I'm getting there. Hormuz are having internal conflicts. Mamluks are at war with the Ottomans. This is why they wouldn't join. Things starting to look pretty good. You're not doing your job. Do your job. Have some more people to do it with. Genoa for 6, Venice for 6. That's actually against my... Oh yeah, look, power projection just went up. You guys obviously have to walk up through here, costing a ton of manpower. That's good for me. Oh, Algerian separatists. I would support your cause. Is that a thing I can do? No, but you existing would be fine and dandy. Oh, look. That's why Morocco are losing. They're very occupied. Don't want the Mamluks to peace out too quickly. Basically, once these armies are up here, I will do the declaring of this war. Let's keep building a spy network with them. Let's keep this diplomat free. Remind me, do Tunis join? 9th of January. I think they maybe do. Their forts are on. Shame. Yes, they will. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's. Brittany, cease being here. Brittany just appear out of nowhere in my way. Whoops. I completely wasn't paying attention, and I'm going to fight a battle in a few days. I have no infantry in this stack. 7th of February, 10th of February. I have some infantry in this stack. Let's get some infantry. Who's the better fighting general? Neither of you are great. Let's just check out my ruler. I don't want them to die, but yeah, you're way better. Truce with Aragon's just expired. They might use this as an opportunity to go to war. Ottomans would not join me. I'm going to keep a close eye on these fleets. Okay, great. Who's going to win this? I'm actually going to lose this. So when we can retreat in 2 days, I will do so to down here. The Breton. You were just about to give us military access. What happened? Ugh, this is a stupid game. Let's get the money back from that. Okay, that's a good start. How much of a navy do they have? Not much in total. They would keep blockading them and trying to take out little Tunis stacks of ships. We don't really want to fight the Moroccan navy, but the Moroccan navy is probably pretty worn out. This fort was fully staffed. You don't need to be here anymore. You can come up and help. Unrest is slowly going down in these places. It's also slowly going up, but that's the trade-off. Brittany, what you've really done here is just absolutely guaranteed that I've got an army hanging around ready to attack you. Oops. The Moroccan navy is approaching. Let's hide. Are you carrying on, Morocco? You're going to Cape Bon. I don't trust you. I could take Diplotech, giving me better ships. And there's some shallow oceans here, so actually I don't need, but I could have some light ships. Pretender rebels, it's fine. Pretender can be in charge. See if I care. Nope. Oh, this is news that is good. Morocco didn't join in that war. But they looked at these guys and thought, yep, Aragon's the weaker half. You, a mercenary has cost me money, so let's not even keep you. Their big navy is being attacked. So I'm going to come join up my navies. I could go for defensiveness, but I don't think I even really need it. Start bringing this army together properly. This is not defensive terrain, but I'm still going to go tempt them about it. And I'm going to build even more infantry. Mamluks, please don't peace out yet. I have other uses for you. %4 attrition. Lose 100 ducats. Shame, but fine. Tunis and Morocco have reasonable war exhaustion. They have way more troops, but they're just doing more things. We don't want to hang around on this war, just like in the last one. What I probably want to do is peace out Tunis separately, soonish. You're just leaving a pretender rebels to fight. That's alright, you'll just get more armies out of it. Okay. Be there in early September. Let's go and try that battle again. I know I lost it last time, but... Maltese independence or Songhai separatists. Can I can't do much about that, but it's not my rebels, so we'll just let it happen. Oh great, they gave up on the siege. Have a big morale advantage. They're taking less losses than I am, but it's pretty close to even. Well, no. There we go. Yeah, that's better. It's not a storming victory, but I will take it. Let's go straight to Kef with most of my army. Aragon are occupying here. That's great. That's a way to declare war on Aragon without having to get on boats. Let's get my fleet back together. Can you go to these places? No. Oh, Zhao Zhao, you snuck over here and you're doing that siege. You little weirdo. Whilst the country burns to the ground. I love vassals even if it's only for the weird stuff they do. Okay, Morocco are out of their other war. That is poor news for me, but it's not the end of the world. I've got some time. They are walking around doing stuff. Um, Supply shortage, fine. My navies are pretty strong. I can't see anything for them to do particularly. If they had no ships left, which they basically do, they must have lost a big naval battle. Let's go and take the Strait of Gibraltar. That's a pretty small fleet, and otherwise these are fleets that I can actually win against. Because light ships are not without power. If Tunis head down there, especially whilst they've got their fort besieged, then they'll just spend time sieging provinces in the desert that achieve nothing for them. Rebel uprising. That one, fine. Pretender rebels, fine. Malian. Well, I keep on saying Malian when I mean Maltese. The only annoying thing that might happen is that Aragon might get to their capital before I do. Annoyingly, that fort doesn't stretch to here. Papal State have cancelled military access. Still earning money. We lost Tripoli. But you've also now sieged. Okay. Go, go, go to their capital. 4th of April, 28th of March. 4th of April. Great. I definitely don't need all of you here, but hopefully this is a level 1 fort. Whoa, okay. No, you can't go that way. Go and siege some other stuff while they're doing all this. I could think about... Oh, this is the smallest. Oh wait, no, the Aragonese have them blockaded anyway. So I don't even need to blockade them. You are standing on that fort, hurting yourself. Timbuktu grew bigger. Interesting. You could... Who's leading this siege? Oh. I refuse to help you. When will you be there? 2nd of May, 5th of May. 2nd of May. I've no idea who will own the siege. Me! Great. And we'll own this siege. And Aragon piecing out with them would be fine. I converted some heretics. Religious unity is poor, but actually if I take more development in places that matter more, yeah, let's do it. Cool. Let's turn you off forced march because that's just costing me monarch points. Revolts. Zazao could just break apart, be fine. -7% on there, -14% on there. Should take that siege first. And oh, you're maybe coming down here? Interesting. You should go take out Zaza out there. Very, very dangerous. Did you? No, you took it. Now we're going on doing the good old stand on the fort so that after the peace happens. The siege status is pretty low. We've got the blockaded ports, we've got the lots of artillery. It's a low level. Everything is coming up. Millhouse. Aragon, are you maybe going to go fight their army? Because that'd be cool. There we go. Siege of Tunis. I guess we could take this. I don't think Aragon will peace out in the time, and even if they did, it's fine. They won't take this on 7%, I predict. Well, marriage with the Ottomans ended. Ottomans, would you like to marry me again? Yes, you would. Okay, so we finished that siege. Time for the Tunisian peace. Just sent our diplomat away. Hope back in 17 days. This siege status will take hopefully more time than that. Yeah, everything's going to be fine. 6 days, 7 days. 2, 1, 0. We'll lose all our war score from doing this, but I mean we'll have gained stuff we want. So could I take this whole state? I could, and Kef. It's strong. It would give me overextension. Couldn't take money. I couldn't quite take war reps. I could probably take a bit of money. More forts. More provinces of the right religion. People stop sieging me. Aragon will probably take some of this stuff, which I can then take back off them. No stuff to call. Have I accepted Tunisian as a culture? Oh yeah, I am Tunisian. How are my ships doing? Ships are doing fine. We now have the naval advantage in most ways. They have one heavy ship. We have a good admiral. They have, hopefully, no manpower. But they might have got some back by now. Oh, only a little bit. They do have the better mill tech. They've embraced the institution. You're going to be my siege army, you're going to be my combat army. You have my ruler. You'll just hang out in the background. So this is a level 2. Oh look, down here they are. Do I want to go... No. I have a claim on this, but it does still have a Tlemceni core. Let's just look at the things I need to take to form an Al-Andalus. It has nothing to do with North Africa. Tunis is just those two, and they need to not exist. Wonder what Mamluk government is like. Let's put up... It's not even too bad. Well, let's actually see what we want to do about autonomy in these places. We've got forts, our troops are near, and... God damn it, you guys. Any more cannons? I can split off this army, almost certainly. When you get there, 24th. That's the tick. Before that. Yeah, look at that. Any more? No point wasting these cavalry. Oh look, that's Aragonese now. That's perfect. I could finish the ideas and get artillery combat ability and unlock some reinforce speed, recover army morale speed, and it would be free. Merchants +1 in trade steering, trade efficiency. I could get another trade efficiency policy, but I don't want it. Did I ever stop focusing dip? I didn't. Let's focus admin. Maltese separatists, Aragonese separatists. There will eventually be some Tunisian separatists. Yeah. I didn't think about, and I now regret this, getting Tunis to drop their alliance. Water shortage, good for siege status. Just taking it would have been nicer, but I think let's release Tlemcen. Because I don't want to do more coring, and they'll come out kicking. Unless, can I release someone better? No, you're kind of the best I can release. Let's send one of you back to Iran. That's a high level fort, so we maybe aren't going to bother with it. Our navy's here and it's doing okay. If we siege that, we'll knock out their fleet. Let's go back there and be ready for it. But let's do these ones first. National unrest, I would like that. Now, after those battles are done, you can go and siege that. Oh, what? You still can't get through there. Just making sure that that's done a good amount first. Can walk onto here, so let's go see if we want to do it. There is the Moroccan army trying to come back home, and we aren't going to let it. So actually, even though it's annoying for the siege, it's more important to get through there quickly. 13th, 15th, 9th. Actually, I just don't want to knock them out of their fort, of their port. I've lost way more men, but that's because I thought the Tunisians lose a bunch of ducats, gain some mercantilism. Merchants like me. Merchants liking me means that I can 20 influence, I'll put them to 97. Too dangerous. Because they've gone away, I can now go take that battle quickly. And actually, honestly, after the monthly tick. Oh, did they run away further? They did. I'm fine letting those 2k through. Maybe not. They might get through anyway. They did. Okay. We can make some states. State of Tunisia. Core everything. State of Djibouti. Core everything. You guys are unhappy, I presume. I mean, really not too bad. We'll let that develop as it develops. Things are looking much worse in Dagbon than here. What's going wrong, Dagbon? In Borgu and Dagbon. Well, Atakoa. I've accepted you as a culture, which I didn't have to do. Hey guys, you can't get through. I'm gonna go knock these guys out as well. Could I take this? Yes, yes. Could I take this? No, but only 5 off. We can get a bunch more ticking war score. I know I keep on going back and forth on that, but I don't want to knock them out yet. This is your only war. The Maltese are happy. The Dagbonis are not so happy. We got a disease outbreak. I could have some technology. It would be Diplotech and it would put me ahead of time. Might be time to call Zazu soon. Cool, whatever, you know, you get it. Ticking down, length of war. Length of war? I feel like this war's been quite long. You can't get to there, can you? Two mechanicalism for some legitimacy. This legitimacy is not great. But we are making progress on this siege, so actually we could maybe get a much bigger piece with Morocco than I was intending. That's a shame, but it happens. If you would let me walk through here. Ooh, who's going to fight? Probably will lose. It's looking pretty good. It's going to be quite close. No, we won. Nice. A 7%. This is a good fort, and it would be quite nice to take it. So maybe I will go for that much war score. We can go take this, and that is the capital. God, that's mountain capital. God, there's a lot of things going on. It's basically just the Songhain separatists making trouble for themselves. We're taking all these little sieges. They are starting to think about some peace offers. The answer is no, but it's not. It's not an overwhelming no. I'm starting to think about sending some troops back this way. Their navy is here. I think we retreat rather than lose more ships. Lost 4 light ships. No, I lost 5 light ships. Nobody captured any ships. We'll keep an eye on the strait, and when they go to cross it, we will peace out. Ottomans declare war on someone. Hassa and Ardalan. We're at that point in the game where the Ottoman wars are kind of just them doing some cleaning up. I'm losing great power status. I shouldn't do after this war. Oop, there are the 50k. So we maybe will let these two sieges happen. And then peacetime. So where are the Tlemkenis? They're here. And here. And here and here and here. Those four? Oh, I like to give them fairs. So I could take that much. I could make you annul your alliances. If I leave at least one of these, then there'll be a reconquest CB. So let's leave Figwig. But take fairs. Yeah, that's tempting. Take some money. Costing me a bunch of Diplo points. I could call things, but that's obviously not what I'm going to do. I'm going to release Tlemcen. And hey Tlemcen, things you can do for me. Divert your trade and have Fez. Hopefully you'll offer me knowledge sharing as well. That would be perfect. We'll come down here because there's just a bunch to deal with. Probably going to end the stream pretty soon. How long have we been at it? 2 hours? Which is quite a long time. That seems good. Am I really losing great power status? Delhi have snuck up the list. So our army's coming down here. The next war will likely be Aragon. And the question is going to be, is France going to get involved? Which right now they're not. Trier are not. They're not nobody. How's unrest doing? The Dagbanis are still a bit unresty. That'll go down. We don't have any overextension. Our war exhaustion's going down. Our religious unity is doing things. We lost our rival. So let's announce Morocco as a rival and embargo them. Can't. We still have a truce. I have loads of spy power against them. So what can I do with that spy power? Annoyingly, I can't support Tlemceni separatists. Leonese separatists is interesting. Cost me 100. Because I don't want to regrow Castile. But I do just want to keep on hurting them. Tlemken, would you offer me knowledge sharing? I'd like that. Would you also marry me? Putting legitimacy further down, but it regrows. Okay, so 1640, so we're 200 years into the game. We're about halfway through the timeline of the game, and we're well on the way. I can't see what would break us now. There's plenty that could, but I can't. It's not it's not obvious where it would all go wrong and when. Oh, great! We can actually declare war on Aragon for the Tlemceni core. Get there quickly. No! Oh, that was completely preventable. How's unrest looking in these places? A little bit there. Yeah. In fact, no, you go down to Atakora, because I reckon the amount needed to put down that unrest will be tiny. It's annoying that detach trade ships isn't an option, although I only have one non-trade ship, so... Love a bit of privateering in your rival. Stop building a spy network against them. Unrest is mostly in places like Djibouti. Hey, the Dagboni separatists are gone. Tunisian separatists are not that happy. Let's split you in half. And one half of you is going to come up here. The other half is going to come deal with the pretender rebels. Brittany, once they're here, I will just declare war on them and take. Do you have any good allies? Hopefully Britain won't join. Might even wait for you to take that one so that I can really fill in my coastline finally. Zhao is going to love us for dealing with their rebels. Bit annoyed that we're losing great power status. I'm not really using it. Why can I do this? He's got a scholar trait. My ruler. He's great. Bit worried that I don't have an heir, but these all come with the printing press in it. It's so global trade in it. It's getting to here. My good friend Tlemcen is yeah, let's do that. Why not? 25. Okay. We'll see how unhappy they are once we actually get there. Hope that this doesn't keep going up. Honestly, right now, I don't want the legitimacy loss. Let's go join that army. Tunisian separatists, please don't fire. Okay, rebel suppression. That would put it to 0.1, 1.1 in each place. So let's put it up here, such that we can just do rebel suppression here. Let's give you a maneuver leader. And it's very unlikely now that you actually revolt. Britain is eating Mali. There's something weird about the fact that like no one has ever called me into any war. Our truce ends in a year, so I could think about going and taking the rest of this state and maybe having another go at vassalising them. Diplomatically, we have pretty good allies. Britain, the Ottomans and Kilwa. We have our two nice little subjects. We want to do that Timbuktuan war soonish. Why not now? Are there any reasons why not? We're done with that coring. Yeah, seems good. Let's do it now. I don't think Morocco will join. Will they? Oh, they would. How many troops does Tlemcen have? Even subjects don't count. Have they built any yet? Nope, they haven't built a single one. How's their economy? Let's maybe subsidise them for a little bit. Actually, I don't plan on annexing them anytime soon. They get all the bonuses. Yeah, let's make them a March. I think I'm going to stop there. I think maybe when we pick up next time, we could immediately do a Timbuktu war, which we should win relatively easily, and it will just keep on hurting Morocco. Then an Aragonese war. Use it to grow Tlemcen here, and if we're lucky and things go well, take some stuff from them on the coast, and maybe the rest of Sicily. Then when our truce is up, eat the rest of Tunis and become Tunis. So thanks for joining me. I'll probably be back in a little bit, but with a different game. Gonna play some Kingdom Come Deliverance.